Bobi Wine has been arrested. Yes, you heard me correctly. The military has taken him from his own home. And this is something that should concern every single person who believes in freedom and democracy across our beloved continent. My brothers and sisters, when the news reached me about what happened to our brother Bobi Wine in Uganda, I could not believe it at first. But then the evidence started coming. The videos, the statements, the testimonies, and I realized that we are watching history repeat itself in the worst possible way. This is why I must speak today. I must speak because silence in the face of injustice makes us accomplices to that injustice. Let me tell you exactly what has transpired in Uganda. Let me give you the details so that you can understand the gravity of what is happening. The opposition leader Bobi Wine, the man who has been fighting for the rights of Ugandan people, the man who has been standing up against oppression, he has been forcibly removed from his residence. And the way they did it, my brothers and sisters, this was not an arrest. No, no, no. This was an abduction. This was a kidnapping carried out by state forces. The information that we have received, and this comes from the NUP members themselves, the members of Bobi Wine's party. They are the ones who broke this news to the world. According to the statement that has been shared widely on social media platforms, especially on X, the security operatives who were deployed at Bobi Wine's residence in Majer, they did something very shocking. They cut off the electricity supply to his home. Think about that for a moment. Why would you cut the electricity? It is simple. They wanted to operate in darkness. They wanted to hide what they were doing from the eyes of the world. But that is not all they did. After cutting the power, these security forces proceeded to destroy the electric fence that was protecting the perimeter of Bobi Wine's compound. They destroyed it completely. And you know what else they did? They violently assaulted the private security guards who were stationed there. These guards, they had committed no offense. They were simply doing their job, protecting the home where they work. But they were beaten, they were assaulted, just for being there. Now there are videos that have been circulating online. If you go and check on your social media, you will see a video showing a helicopter hovering in the area. This helicopter, my brothers and sisters, people believe it is the one that was used to carry Bobi Wine away. An army helicopter landing in a civilian's compound to take him to an unknown destination. Can you imagine this? In which democratic country does this happen? Even before this abduction took place, there was already heavy surveillance on Bobi Wine. There was a drone, yes, a military drone, that was constantly flying above his residence. This drone has been there since Bobi Wine came back from the campaign trail. Every day, every night. This drone was watching him, monitoring his movements, tracking everything he does. This is the kind of intimidation that our brother has been facing. Why is the military doing this? The answer is very clear, my brothers and sisters. Bobi Wine has been speaking the truth. He has been telling the people that the results which are being announced by the electoral body are not legitimate. According to Bobi Wine, these results are not the correct results. He has been saying that the results are doctored, that they have been manipulated. And this message, this truth that he has been speaking, this is what has angered those in power. This is why the military decided to move in and remove him from his home. There is something else I must tell you. The reports are saying that 10 people have died. 10 lives have been lost during this post-election period. These developments are happening at the same time that the electoral body is still compiling results and sharing them bit by bit. The Electoral Commission had announced that on the 17th of January 2026 they would unveil the president based on the results that would have been tabulated. But now, with Bobi Wine in custody, what kind of announcement are we expecting? Let me read to you what the NUP statement says about this matter. They are calling this an abduction, and I agree with them completely. The manner in which Bobi Wine was taken from his home, this cannot be called an arrest. The statement says that an army helicopter landed in Bobi Wine's compound and forcibly took him away to an unknown destination. The regime's security operatives who were deployed at his residence deliberately cut off the electricity supply to the home and destroyed the electric fence along the perimeter. The private security guards were fatally assaulted despite having committed no offense. This development, my brothers and sisters,